Sportsnet Dodgers, brought to you by Mercury Insurance. I am John Hartung, alongside the called shot kings, Nomar Garciaparra and Adrian Gonzalez. The Dodgers bounced back from an 11-1 drubbing last night in San Diego to take 2 out of 3 from the Padres. Your called shot, Michael Conforto, tied the game, and then your called shot, Teoscar Hernandez, 3-run shot, gave the Dodgers the lead for good. And, boy, it turned into a bullpen game, though. Nomar, 8 pitchers to get the 27 outs.
Yeah, it really did, and you got to give credit to the bullpen and every guy who came out there and got the job done. You know, Ben Casparius, you know, obviously started this game, gave up a run, but at the same time, the rest of the guys coming in, continuing to go out there and put up some zeros, or at least giving this offense a chance to come back and win that game, and that's what they did.
Yeah, 100%. Casparius did an incredible job. I also want to let everybody know, call out Pages, Mookie, some great defensive plays to help out the staff. Just, you know, when you have a great game all around, some clutch hitting, great defense, and good pitching, I mean, that spells a victory.
And we talked at the pregame show about Teoscar Hernandez. His struggles recently with runners in scoring position today breaks an 0-for-16 skid with that 3-run bomb, and he's standing by right now with Kirsten Watson.
Teoscar, when we left St. Louis, you were saying you were feeling that you were so close to getting the results that you want. You liked where the ball was going. For you to get that big swing today, how good did it feel?
It feels great. You know, it's been really, really tough last 3 weeks for me. I'm working really hard just to get into my rhythm again, and thank God I got that pitch and I get the team the lead.
What were you looking for from Estrada there?
I'm not thinking about too much, you know, just try to get a good pitch, just hit it. I put a good swing, a really good one, 98, that I hit it out, so it was a great feeling for me right now.
Is it one that you feel like can unlock a few things for you moving forward?
Yeah, you know, I'm still missing something in there, but I'm going to keep working hard. I'm going to keep trying to maximize those swings and just keep going.
With Ben Casparius, he set the tone in this one, but how did he and the bullpen come through to give you all a chance to win today?
I always say it. Us without the bullpen, I don't think we're going to be in the place that we are right now. They're doing their job. I think every day we just need to put everything together and just play good baseball.
We knew that this was going to be an intense series, an emotional series for you guys to turn the page from yesterday, to pick up the win, to win the series. Just how important was that for this team?
That's how it goes. What is in the past is in the past. It doesn't matter what the score was last night, how bad we play, how things went the wrong way for us last night. But we just turned the page, focus on the things that we need to do today, and we get the win.
Teoscar, congratulations on this win today.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Yeah, Teoscar Hernandez admitting it's been a tough last 3 weeks for him, Adrian, but it's good to see him smiling again, and hopefully that's the one swing that gets him back going again, the way that we've seen so much.
I think so. I mean, you know, when you're working on your craft, you're working on trying to get your swing right, it usually takes that one swing, especially with the day off tomorrow, allows him to go into the day off feeling good about it, not thinking about his swing, not thinking about the possibility of maybe he doesn't come through there. Now he's thinking about those at-bats. Now he can come in on Friday, and guess what? He's going through his routine. He's not thinking about the mechanics. He just hit a huge home run for the team to put him on top. That right there is the slump buster.
You know what I also like is where he hits this ball. You know, he stays in and drives it to center field. You know, a lot of times where you're maybe feeling off, you're like, okay, even if you're out front, okay, it goes out, but you know you're off in your timing. You might be out front, you might clip it, you might pull it down the line, but no, here's a fastball down the middle, and then you take it back up the middle, and that's when you're telling yourself, good, that's exactly where I want to see, trust where I am, and hopefully good things to come.
Well, last night we thought Justin Robleski would get the start in this game. It turned out to be Ben Casparius, Nomar, and I think all of us talked about how we like the idea of him being a starting pitcher. And other than those back-to-back walks to the 8 and 9 hitter in that second inning, which forced in a run, he looked really good in his 4 innings today.
He did look really good, and this is exactly why we like him, is because the stuff he brings, he goes out there, he challenges hitters, you know, and that first inning he did an excellent job. You're right, the second inning he had a hiccup. He lost it for a bit, and he'll tell you, I cannot get free passes, especially when I'm looking at the 8th and 9th hitter. But then after that, we talk about his demeanor and his maturity to settle in. It could just snowball out of control after that second inning, but he doesn't do that. He ends up getting a 1-2-3 inning the following, and especially in the heart of the lineup as well. So it's not like, hey, I'm getting 1-2-3 to settle in, and I'm dealing with the bottom part of the lineup. No, it's the heart of this lineup. He goes out there, gets a 1-2-3 inning, and does it the following inning as well, and is able to go 4 innings.
Yeah, Doc said pregame, 3 innings, 45 pitches. He pitched so well that he ended up going four innings, 54 pitches, and he was able to be so efficient with 4 innings, the 3 hits and 2 walks. That means he was really, really just attacking the hitters, going after them, and not messing around with pitches, no waste pitches, because that is hard to do, to go 54 pitches in 4 innings and still have 5 base runners out there. So he did an incredible job attacking the hitters, went right after them, and that's what you want from a starter. You want a starter that's going to go out there and just attack, and let his stuff do the work.
And, you know, in that second inning, the walks obviously are going to be frustrating, but even the hits, they weren't hard hit, right? You know, they weren't really hard hits, so he was still kind of getting the job done in the second inning, and it almost looked like he reminded himself, listen, I'm pitching well, continue that the following inning.
Dodgers have 3 left-handed relievers who really hadn't found their groove early on in the season, but Banda, Scott, and Vesia, Nomar, we saw all 3 of them today. All 3 of these guys have looked exceptional the last couple of weeks or so.
Yeah, Banda looks really good coming out here. Traffic on the bases, and then getting some huge pitch. I mean, this was huge right here. Getting a guy who doesn't strike out, batting title, puts the ball in play. For him to pop up, get an infield fly, and now you're going against Manny Machado. I think this was really the turning point right here. This was one, you know, you were behind 3-0. Manny Machado kind of gave you something there, helped you out there swinging 3-0 and rolling over. But I'll tell you, the performance I was really impressed with was Tanner Scott. And I know he's been pitching better as of late, but the reason why I was impressed was some of the swings we saw against Tanner Scott. That one right there, that one was like, oh my goodness, the ball gets on me, and I wasn't really expecting it to kind of have that life to his fastball. That's what he's been missing. It's that life that we see, that late life, and there's some deception to it, and all of a sudden it gets on hitters, and it looked like that today.
Yeah. And then we saw Alex Vesia, 9th inning, and all he did was punch out the side, Adrian.
He did. His fastball was explosive. His slider was really, really good and sharp and late. Made hitters take it and swing and just not be ready for it. And, you know, Vesia looked incredible. 3 strikeouts to close out the game. I mean, that's exactly what you want from a guy who's coming in with three-run lead. Just attack, go after them.
I'm chuckling, the energy. I love it. I love it every time he gets fired up.
Never change, Alex Vesia, and slamming the door, getting the save back home where he grew up a Padres fan there at Petco Park. Here, Dodgers get the win over the Padres 5-2. Let's go back to Petco Park. Dave Roberts with Kirsten and the media.
Well, Dave, I know ahead of the game you talked about just Ben potentially 3 innings, for him to be able to get through 4, for the bullpen to follow through and be essentially just excellent. How would you say today kind of just played out on the pitching side of this game?
On the pitching side, certainly I thought overall we did a really nice job preventing runs. You know, I think Ben, you know, did a great job of bouncing back after, you know, the walk to Maldonado. Very uncharacteristic, and he wasn't going to come out of that game after 3. And I thought he really regrouped and threw the baseball really well to get us through 4 innings, which was huge. And, you know, I thought the other guys did a really nice job. Certainly Banda, you know, coming in and doing what he did in that spot was a game changer right there. And the other guys followed suit. So I thought Kirby came in and did a nice job and kind of changed the momentum. And they did a great job, yeah.
For you all to pick up this win, the series win, just to bounce back from yesterday, how important was that for the team, just for this group as a total and whole?
It was good. It was good. It wasn't a surprise to me, the resilience, and after having a clunker last night, and to come back and be prepared out of the pen, and guys performed to find a way to win a series, and that was our goal coming into this ballpark, and we did that. So not surprising, and we do a good job of turning the page.
How big of a flip was Teo's homer? Not obviously he scored him into the game, but just for him to have that swing right there.
It was a big hit. It was a big hit. He's you know, the last few weeks he's been really scuffling and feeling like he hasn't helped contribute, and so he has a knack for getting big hits, and you know, that's as big as they get so far at this point of the season.
We all know about Andy's arm. Is that his best throw of the year?
You know, I don't know if it's his best throw. He's had some great throws. That was certainly a ball coming straight in on a line, just off the mark. Will made a great catch and tag, but Andy is playing some all-around really good baseball. Whether I have him in center and right and left, preventing runs, the defense, the jumps, getting the balls, the hits with runners in scoring position, just all of it. You know, and it was just a heck of a play and really changed the momentum right there.
Did Ben fight?
All right, Dodgers get a much-needed off day tomorrow before opening up a 3-game series against the rival Giants Friday night at the Ravine. Nomar, what are you looking forward to seeing in this rivalry matchup this weekend?
Well, first of all, I want the Dodgers to rest, relax, take it easy tomorrow, regenerate so you can come out here and face the Giants, who are also knocking on the door in the division right now. You had the intensity of the Padres, and just carry that same intensity over against the Giants. Take it to them. Get game one. That is the key. They did an excellent job doing that in San Diego. Do that against the Giants.
Yeah, 100%. Giants are playing good baseball, so you know you're going to have to come out and play good baseball well, pitch well, timely hitting. They got this.
And if the Giants beat the Rockies tonight and tomorrow, those two teams, Dodgers and Giants, will be tied for first when they play on Friday night at Dodger Stadium. It's going to be great. For Nomar, Adrian, and Kirsten, I'm John. Thanks for watching. We will see you Friday at the stadium pregame, 6 o'clock on Sportsnet LA.